Good afternoon, one and all. My name is DeZhong. Welcome to another episode of Street Talk. So, do you use food delivery apps like Grab and Foodpanda? Well, in the midst of the pandemic, there's been an increased ridership and also customers using the food delivery platforms as well. These food delivery riders ensure that food gets delivered to us on a timely basis. However, there is still a negative perception of these riders. Do you think food delivery can be a viable career option? What do our street talkers think? Let's hit the streets to find out. What is your best or worst experience with a food delivery rider?
They come earlier sometimes than what I expecting.
So far, I don't have any bad experience.
Like there was this one time, there was a rider who got lost trying to find my house. In the end, when he finally reached my house, he said that the whole meal, he'll be paying for it.
My best experiences, I would say, is when they come on time. And the worst experience is when they actually say they're there, but they're actually not there yet.
So what do you think about people who look down on food delivery riders?
Oh, I think that's actually quite a bad thing, especially during COVID, where we see a lot of people from different industries are now having to move on to doing food delivery. So I feel like it's a very noble profession. You have to, cycle around to actually deliver food. Actually a very tough job and not everyone wants to do it.
That's not good. They are earning a living and they work very hard.
I think because they cannot get what they want. Sometimes we are very hungry. You accept 12 o'clock and then the food will come like 1 o'clock. It's too late, yeah.
I think they shouldn't look down because they're spending their hours trying to provide for themselves and their family, and they're doing a lot of work. Driving around Singapore, trying to get what you want, living up to expectations. It's not really an easy job, and that's something that should be respected and commended.
Oh, I'm surprised if there are people who look down on them. Why would anyone look down on people who put in their hard work?
So if you have children in the future, would you feel that this would be a viable career option for them? If so, why?
Why not? It's okay job. It's as long as can earn money and help people, then why not?
Yeah, for me it's good because as long as they are working.
Delivery service like Foodpanda, I think they earn quite a decent amount of money. So yeah.
While waiting for the right jobs to come along, I think it's a good idea.
I don't think it's a career, but I think it's good for them. It's like a side income and all this.
So here are some stories from our riders. Why do you work as a rider?
To me, it earns more money than outside part-timers with a basic job, with a basic pay.
For me, at the start, I just wanted to join because I'm actually a student and I just needed extra income.
I work as a rider because of financial independency. I do not want to rely on my parents for money.
So what is your best and worst experience working as a rider?
There's one that I remember very clearly, which is when I reached her place and I sent her the food. She actually gave me $4 tip and 1 can of Pepsi, and she asked me to take care and stay hydrated and stuff like that.
I almost got into an accident. The van driver saw me from afar but didn't bother to stop at the zebra crossing, and so yeah, almost met an accident and he honked at me, so I feel it's unfair. So that's to me the worst experience.
He was messaging me asking if I could rush his food, Yes, I rushed the food to him, but then after that he saw me drenched and soaked in rainwater, and then he tipped me $25.
So what do you think on people who look down on riders?
I don't really care about them looking down.
I believe that it's a misconception that riders are from, lower education background, or they kind of like they gave up on school or what. No, honestly, most of these riders that I know of, they just are doing this as a side gig just to earn extra cash for their family, for themselves.
So if you have children, do you think that this would be a viable career option for them?
If I have children in the future, I can see this as a feasible career for them because it's quite a I wouldn't say a mentally taxing job compared to other jobs. It can be quite relaxing when you're trying to send this food out, and then when you're cycling out there, it kind of de-stresses.
As a long-term career, no, but as a short-term career, if it's for a guy, yes, I would say sure, go ahead. Why not? It's better for me and me as the parent, as I don't need to pay money, pocket money, and it's good for them as they're able to earn and experience what is it like in real life.
I think that finding a job in a company actually might be better in the long term, as people can get benefits from working from companies, you see, like 13-month bonus, 16-month bonus, depending on where you work. So long term, I do not think that this is a very viable job, but it's still a very high paying job if you really want to put all your efforts into working this one job.
It seems that most of our street talkers have a good impression of food delivery riders in general, and also think of it as a viable career option in the short term. So personally, I would like to thank all food delivery riders for your hard work in keeping me fat and healthy. Thank you. So anyway, leave your comments in the comment section down below on what you think about food delivery riders. Like this video, subscribe to Happy TV, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
You think that there are dirty, that's why I don't want you to come over to my place.